Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do a shrimp boil and throw in some crab legs with it. First things first, we need to light the burner. Got the gas on. Got some fire going. There we go. And I've got some water in this pan already. This pot, it's a 40-gallon pot. It's got a insert in it, little strainer. Kind of makes it easy to pull the seafood out when it's done. So we'll turn this baby up. And then once it's turned up, we'll just fill up the pot and bring up to a boil. All right, everybody, for shrimp, I like to make my own cocktail sauce. For those folks up north, you're probably going to want to use this prepared horseradish. For us people down south, we like the extra hot stuff, extra hot horseradish. Get the hottest you can find. That's the good stuff. Little Worcestershire sauce in there, a little lemon juice, a little bit of ketchup. Quick and simple. It's probably about a cup and a half or so of ketchup there. It's a good heaping teaspoon of that horseradish sauce there. Probably a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire. And about that much. That's probably about a tablespoon. Lemon juice. And I kind of mix it all up. And I kind of eyeball it myself. It's not an exact science cooking, you know. And this way you can also adjust the heat. Now let's see what that tastes like. It's actually pretty good. What do you think?
Real good.
Need anything?
I think it tastes real good.
I do too. Now what we're gonna do, and while the water's boiling, I'm fixing this because this needs to chill in the fridge and let all the flavors get in concert, basically. So I'm gonna do that, and then when the water comes up to boil here, I'm gonna throw in some of the Cajun seasonings and stuff like you'd normally do for like a crawfish boil. But in this case, again, we're doing shrimp and some snow crab legs. So we'll be back. All right, welcome back, everybody. My water is getting close to boiling, and I've got Louisiana fish fry products from Baton Rouge. I'm gonna throw this in there. This is a 4.5 pound bag, and I've got that much left. This is probably a pound. So I'm gonna throw this in there. And I've also got some Zatarain's shrimp and crab boil concentrate. It's a liquid. I'm gonna throw that in there as well. Put about half the bottle in right now. I'll add the other half later on, and you'll see why here in a little bit. And I know this is a shrimp boil, but like crawfish people do here, crawfish boils always use a paddle. Gotta be able to stir up the stuff here. Make sure all them spices get mixed in. Like I said, this is almost up to a boil. So we'll let this finish come up to a boil, and we will start adding some stuff in there, and I'll show you that here in a second. Hey everybody, I'm sorry I didn't want to put my mic back on, show you the last segment that you saw. When I put the potatoes in and the jalapeno sausage and stuff, it's just enough for the wife and I. But I've been swimming, it's kind of hot out here, and we're having a good time chilling and grilling and boiling on propane here. But I didn't feel like putting the mic back on because I'm wet. So that's what I did. The water came up to boil. I put in some like 5 potatoes and a link of sausage that was cut up, and we're gonna let that go for probably 10-15 minutes or so until the potatoes start kind of getting soft, and then I'm gonna throw the crab legs in, and then let those go for a little bit, and then at the very end I'm gonna throw the shrimp in because they don't need but like maybe 3 or 4 minutes to cook, depending on the size. So it smells great out here, and I'll show you when we do the crab legs here shortly. All right, everybody. The taters have soaked up some of the seasoning, and they're close to being done. They're still a little al dente. So again, I've got this boil here, crawfish shrimp boil, and again I've got like a pound of it or so, and I'm going to use about half of this just to refresh the seasoning there. What I'm gonna do, got my crabs and my corn, crab legs, snow crab legs, corn. I'm gonna toss that in there just like that. And let it all get happy. Kind of stir in the new seasonings there. And again, I usually do crawfish bowls, but I do shrimp bowls, crab bowls the same way. I like it spicy. And we're not done adding spice. When I put the shrimp in, we're gonna do some more spice. All right, everybody. Told you we was gonna add some more seasoning. I'm gonna add the rest of this bottle right here. Because each time you add stuff, the stuff that's been in there before has soaked up some of that seasoning. Man, I wish I could smell what's going on now. All right, here's my shrimp. Dump those in there. Kind of mingle all that stuff together in there. Well, that's spice coming up. Lord have mercy. But what you want to do, once you get all this spice stuff in there and get the shrimp in there, let it come back up to a boil. Let it boil for 3 minutes. Don't let it boil any longer. 3 minutes. That's same with crawfish, I believe. 3 minutes. Then turn the heat off, cover it, let it sit there for at least 20 minutes. And at least that's the way I like to do it, because it adds more seasoning the longer that it sits without boiling. It'll just sit there and absorb that seasoning. So the spicier you like it, you just let it sit there and soak and soak and soak. 20, 30, 40 minutes. You know, people up north, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Enough for you. It's probably like the seasoning you'll have up there, but this is good. So we'll let this go, and we'll check back here shortly. All right, we're back up to a boil. So I'm gonna let this go for 3 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn off the burner and we'll let it soak. All right, I've turned off the heat. It's been 3 minutes, and I've also put probably about 5 pounds of ice in there, and it's cooled down the water, so that'll help everything soak up all of those seasonings. And of course I stirred it up too. All right, what I've done here, I've added some butter and a little bit of vinegar, and that will help the meat come out from the shell, both with the shrimp and with the crab. So that's a good idea to keep in mind. All right, everything's been soaking. Oh, probably 15-20 minutes. And kind of let it drain right there. And then we'll show you what it looks like when we have it drained and put it on the plate. All right, let's see how this fantastic meal turned out. Going with some shrimp. Shrimp. I'm telling you, 3-4 minutes. Let it soak. It's good stuff. Trying to get a crab claw here. Let's see if I can do this here. See? Some crab meat here. That's good stuff. Y'all should try it.